I'm Bart Ehrman, and I'm happy to announce a new course that I'll be offering called The Other Doubting Thomases. Did all of Jesus' disciples believe in the resurrection? I'll be giving the course on Sunday, April 6th from 2 to 4:30 p.m. It'll be a 2-lecture course with a live Q&A. I've often heard from readers of my blog or listeners to my podcast that all of Jesus' earthly disciples were martyred because they didn't believe in his resurrection. In response, I usually point out that we don't actually know how most of them died or for what reason. We simply don't have historical records. But that in itself raises an even more intriguing question. Do we actually know that all of the 12 came to believe in the resurrection? Certainly some New Testament passages say they did, but other passages that are hardly ever noticed, let alone taken seriously, are mysteriously ambiguous about the matter. In my first lecture, I'll be considering the New Testament accounts of the resurrection broadly, looking at all 6 of our major sources, the 4 Gospels, the book of Acts, and Paul's first letter to the Corinthians. When they describe the resurrection, where do these sources agree with one another? Where do they disagree? If they disagree, are their disagreements reconcilable? If not, what can we say generally about their overall reliability? In the second lecture, I'll turn to one of the most intriguing features of these accounts, found repeatedly in the 5 narratives of the Gospels and Acts. Consistently, when anyone finds Jesus' tomb empty, or hears a report that he's been raised, or actually sees him with their own eyes and speaks with him, they doubt. But why are they doubting? And what is there to doubt, especially if Jesus is right in front of them talking to them? For a long while now, I've wondered if these consistent doubt traditions reflect a historical reality. That in the early decades of the church, some followers of Jesus in, say, Galilee or Jerusalem knew that some of Jesus' original disciples really did doubt he was raised from the dead. That these doubts never were resolved. That some of the disciples never were fully convinced, and that they, possibly a few of them, never did come to believe. I don't recall anyone addressing the issue before. In this course, I'll be looking at all the evidence to see if we can answer it. I hope you can join me. Again, the course will be held on Sunday, April 6th from 2 to 4:30 p.m. If you're interested in registering, check it out at bartehrman.com/Easter 2025 course.